Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some new leaks to take a look at for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, all about the 4 sub-legendary Pokemon that are going to be in the Generation 9 games. Of course, we haven't officially been introduced to them yet, but they have all been leaked, so let's take a look at the latest information about those. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on any of the leaks that we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, Kaka returned a couple of days ago once again and gave us a little bit more information. He's kind of just giving us crumbs at the moment. I don't know if that's because he doesn't know much else about the game that he hasn't already revealed, or if he's just revealed so much now that there's literally just nothing else to give us. But either way, this is Pokesutami translating what Kaka posted, and then we're going to take a look at what this means for the legendary Pokemon, well, the sub-legendary Pokemon. So yeah, if you weren't aware, there's 4 other brand new legendary Pokemon coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They don't have anything to do with the story. There's just 4 of them, like the Tapus, but yeah, they literally have nothing to do with the story. So it's like the legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and like Kanto, etc. You can just go out of your way and catch them at any point in the game, which you can obviously get to them. But anyway, this is the K translation here. So this is clarifying this phrase, which means talisman, and this phrase means ticket / label / card / talisman. And this is a particle marker. So basically, it's a talisman. Doesn't need the double, this symbol doesn't need that though. So what Kaka is basically here saying is that there are special talismans for the sub-legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. And again, we know that these legendary Pokemon are going to be hard to obtain. Kaka came out and said, you know, they are really difficult to get. There's very strict conditions that you need to kind of obey in order to get them and stuff. So apparently, these talismans are going to have something to do with summoning these legendary Pokemon. We kind of have an idea of where the locations of them are going to be on the Palday map, but now we know there's also like more than meets the eye in order to summon these Pokemon. Again, a lot of people think they're like dark spirits because they're all part dark type, which makes sense. So maybe we have to summon them from a specific talisman, and then we can battle them and catch them, etc. This is what also Kaka tweeted out though about the 4 legendaries. So number 1 was Container, number 2 was Sword, number 3 was Old Book, and then number 4 was Jade Orb / Jewel. So this looks to be what the different talismans are for the legendary Pokemon. So again, the Container, no idea which one that would be referenced to. I mean, the Sword could be, I guess the Sword could be the Ice Leopard. The Old Book could be a snail. The Jade Orb could be the fish or something, in the Container could be the deer. I don't know. Either way, we also have Centro saying the Dark Sub-Legendary Quartra all have vessels that then become part of their design. Okay, so this actually gives a little bit more information about it. So the vessel actually becomes a part of their design. So the gem is actually for a fish. The bamboo scroll, which again, I don't know if this is translated badly or something, but either way, apparently it's a bamboo scroll for the snail. The sword is for the leopard, so I guess that makes the most sense out of all of them. And then cauldron is for the deer. So the fish gem is located on the forehead, potentially. This is just somebody's kind of idea about it. The snails, the bamboo sticks located stuck inside the shell. The leopard sword located wrapped up in the tail. I don't think the sword would be in the leopard's mouth because it'd look a little bit too much like Zacian. And then the deer cauldron located hanging around the neck. So this is just my speculation. They could turn out to be similar to Zacian and Zamazenta with items. I hope they don't though, because we already have Zacian and Zamazenta. We don't really need other animals kind of like holding swords and stuff in their mouth, or like a shield around their neck or whatever. But either way, we also have a little bit more information about this here. So this was Blaze Incineroar tweeting out about it, saying, Pokesutami, do you know what this could mean? And basically, we have Jan here saying, we theorize that it's a spell tag used to seal the evil spirits, the sub-legendaries, inside their vessels. So the Jade Gem, the Cauldron, the Bamboo Scroll, and the Sword. So this seems to be what they actually are. So I'm not sure if Panda just translated it badly or something like that. But either way, this is what they actually are containing them. So yeah, we've got the gem, the cauldron, the scroll, and the sword. And again, these could be potential vessels. We don't know how we kind of use these to summon the legends, or if we have to trap the legendaries or something like that. I personally think we have to do a number of quests, and then we kind of get like the final quest in that kind of like portion of the game, and that will allow you to go and get one of the legendaries. and like maybe the quest will make you go and find the gem or the cauldron or the scroll or the sword, and then you can then summon the legendaries or something. But either way, yeah, inside their vessels. And then we have Jose here saying Palday and Sublegends have potential to be Unova Genie's counterparts with alternate forms in the DLC, only if they are based on the 4 perils, which so far we don't see concrete evidence of it. Q implies they are based on Chinese antiques, the vessels, and the 4 animals don't really match up what the 4 perils are portrayed as. However, they can just link them up in the DLC if they want to, just like what they did with the genies. Also, unlike the 4 auspicious beasts, the 4 perils don't really have a distinct image, mostly are vague and differs between media, so it's possible, but I wouldn't expect it. And then this is just Blaze Incineroar kind of creating their own kind of idea about it. So this is obviously the fish, which is of course the gem, the snail, which is the scroll, I do believe, the leopard, which is the sword, and then the deer, which is the cauldron. So yeah, I personally think it's just because they're all dark type, I just think that all of these 4 legendary Pokemon are evil spirits, and they either come out of these vessels or you have to trap them in these vessels, and then that's kind of it. And I think then you can catch them or something. I don't know, maybe you need these special items to be able to summon them. That's what my thoughts and feelings are about it. We'll have to see what happens when the game comes out. Again, these probably won't even get revealed until the game's out and stuff. This will probably be like a little secret because of how difficult it apparently is to get them and stuff. I don't think they're going to reveal anything about them. They might reveal one of them, like they could reveal the fish or something like that in like one of the trailers, but apart from that, I don't think all 4 will get shown at all. But either way, that's all of like the legendary leaks there for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. The next thing to go over is a quick Pokemon Unite leak as well. We actually have a massive data mine for Pokemon Unite, so if you are still playing Pokemon Unite, you're still really enjoying it, some new Pokemon are arriving to the game, and that is Sableye and Zoroark, and they are the next Pokemon to arrive in Pokemon Unite. They are available on the test server. So yeah, Clefable will be available to play, Zoroark will be able to play, and Sableye will also be able to play. And then there's just some changes being made to these Pokemon here as well. So yeah, a little bit of a Pokemon Unite leak there. Apparently I've seen like gameplay and stuff of them, and they look pretty cool. I've not played Pokemon Unite in forever, but either way, that's that. Moving on to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet bit of information, though. Again, this isn't a leak or anything like that. So a lot of people were kind of expecting news this week. I personally I don't think we're going to get a trailer this week. I think that we could potentially get a little smidge or a little something of news, but I think the big trailer will be next week at the start of the month. That's the pattern that they've been doing. You know, we got a big trailer at the start of August, we got a big trailer at the start of September. We're most likely going to get a big trailer at the start of October, and then that could reveal the starter evolutions or something like that, because we're getting quite a bit of information this week already. We're getting like we're getting the Ed Sheeran thing on Thursday, which again potentially could have like a new Pokemon in the music video, but we're getting that. We're getting like this big fashion week in Pokemon Go. We're also getting like Scizor this week in Pokemon Unite. There's loads of stuff coming out for Pokemon this week, so I don't necessarily think they'll want to take all the spotlight away from all of that and drop like a brand new trailer. They haven't announced anything as of the time I'm recording this video. I'm recording this on the Tuesday, but yeah, they haven't announced anything yet. But yeah, potentially a Pokemon reveal in the music video on Thursday, but apart from that, I don't think we're going to get any information until next week. However, though, something that we could see next week in a potential trailer is the new picnic feature. Now, if you weren't aware, there is a new picnic feature in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We spoke about it quite a lot on the channel. It's a way to increase friendship for Pokemon. It's a way to, well, it's the way to get eggs in this game as well, apparently. They're completely changing the whole breeding method. You can also wash Pokemon as well in this new picnic method. But either way, they have been posting a lot of food-related tweets on their like Twitter accounts and stuff, and to kind of, I don't know if it's just foreshadowing what's going to be in the trailer or not. Again, this is just 2 of them. This isn't like the only 2. They've actually tweeted a lot more out. Blaze and Incineroar actually noticed it as well, saying food-related tweets are increasing at the moment. So something that they did tweet out was saying, "Can you smell what the Brock is cooking?" Obviously a reference to The Rock, as in Dwayne Johnson. But again, clearly like a picnic sort of theme here. Also this as well. Again, I don't know if it's going to be, we're not sure if you can like cook things on the picnic as well, just as you can cook like curries and stuff in Pokemon Sword and Shield. We just know you can wash Pokemon, you get eggs that way, and as well as that, obviously it's just kind of the new kind of Pokemon anime thing for like increasing friendship or whatever. But either way, it's going to be a big part of the game because obviously you can breed and stuff through that method. But either way, you probably can cook as well. I mean, it's a picnic, so there's probably going to be food involved. So yeah, this could be just foreshadowing what we see next week in the trailer, if there is trailer next week. Like I say, it's likely because we get one at the start of every month for the past like 2 months. But if we do get a trailer next week, it could be about like the picnic. It could have star evolutions in there as well. Again, it could feature one of the legendary Pokemon that obviously we've been talking about. But either way, I think that we could definitely see something next week, most likely. Again, I'm recording this before any sort of announcement. If there's an announcement for this week, then fair play, but it looks like it's going to be next week. We've also got that big Pokemon Scarlet and Violet thing on like October the 9th or something, where they're going to show the latest information. So again, something will probably drop next week, and then that will be also shown at that big Scarlet and Violet event. But either way, that's going to be all of the leaks for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting that like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. Which legendary Pokemon are you most excited to catch in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? The fish, which is Fire Dark. The snail, which is, I think it's Grass Dark. The leopard, which is Ice Dark. And the deer, which is Ground Dark. I'm really looking forward to the leopard. The snowy leopard that's Ice Dark, that has something to do with a sword vessel, sounds a lot better than the rest. But either way, we'll have to see what happens there. But yeah, let me know which one you like the most, or you like the sound of the most. But yeah, subscribe if you're brand new to keep up to date with all of the latest information for the Gen 9 games. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss anything. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.